Hello everyone, this is foxypapasmurf, or FPS Gamer for short, and today I'm making a quick video showcasing some of the new features that have been released for the new Xbox One UI update that is coming this summer. Now, because I'm in the preview program, I have access to this update a little bit early. You're probably going to see this update if you don't have it already in the coming weeks. This is probably the biggest update we've had since the end of last year, and some new features that I personally am pretty excited for. But let's jump right into it. The first major change you're going to see is in My Games and Apps. The My Games and Apps icon that leads you to your My Games and Apps library is now located in the top right corner of the Xbox home screen. Directly underneath this icon is a game status where you can see if any new updates or a current download for a game is currently in process. Accessing the My Games and Apps library, you can see a lot of visual differences. First and foremost, there is now vertical scrolling. I never quite understood the horizontal scrolling that was present before. It didn't really make sense to me. This isn't anything major, but again, it's another small welcome addition that they've included due to user feedback. The left and right triggers can also be used to quickly scroll up and down this list. New sorting options are also available. You can sort alphabetically, by last used, by size, by most recently updated. There's a lot of options to sort this content. Additionally, if you're sorting alphabetically, you can jump quickly to a letter that a game starts with. Personally, I have a decent sized library, not large enough to really warrant using that feature, but I know people personally who have libraries where this would be a very welcome addition. And they've gone a little bit more of an Android route here. It's a feature they added in that I don't particularly think I'll be using, but for some people they might like this. The ability to make these tiles larger or smaller. Again, this might be better for someone who has a really large library of content. The ready to install is located next to Games, Apps, and Queue, which makes a lot more sense than having it all the way to the right at the very end after you scroll all the way through all of your games. Then I'm not currently downloading anything now, but if I were, you would see down in the lower portion of the screen how quickly your download is going. You would see not only how far along it is, but how quickly it's getting to that point, so you can estimate about how long until the download is complete. Probably the number one feature of this update is the addition of Cortana. Cortana is now the interface that you will use to utilize the voice commands with the Xbox One. Previously, saying Xbox would activate the voice recognition software. It is now replaced by Hey Cortana. This is more in line with the Windows 10 experience that they're trying to bring across their PCs, across the phones, and now obviously into the Xbox platform. You can now use your mic instead of only using the Kinect, and I found this surprising. When I heard Cortana was coming to the Xbox One, I didn't really pay much attention to it because I actually recently sold my Kinect and rightfully assumed that I wouldn't have access to these voice commands. I was really expecting Microsoft to be stubborn about this and make people have to have Kinect in order to use these admittedly very convenient voice features. The flexibility of using Cortana expands much further than the voice recognition that was previously on the Xbox. For example, I can very quickly start a party with one of my friends by saying, "Hey Cortana, start a party with," or "Hey Cortana, record that." I could say something along the lines of, "Hey Cortana, how hot will it be in Phoenix tomorrow?" And as you can see, she will give me the local forecast for my area tomorrow. And actually, that's pretty cool for the weather we've been experiencing lately. Anyone who's from this area would immediately realize that for mid-June, that's actually a pretty nice temperature. By default, Cortana is going to be deactivated. By default, Cortana is going to be deactivated, and you have to manually go in and activate Cortana in order to use it. The Xbox Store has seen a minor refresh. The store is now one with the Windows Store to avoid users seeing multiple versions of a game or application that they've purchased or downloaded. And as you can see, it's now in one location. There isn't a separate column for games, movies, apps, music. It's all on one screen. I rarely, if ever, visit the Xbox or Microsoft or Windows Store, whatever it's called. For those of you that do, this will probably be very welcome to you. Friends has also seen a refresh, a few features that added on that I'm actually excited about. You can see the status of your friends even if they are on a PC, for example, playing a game on Steam. You can even message them, or even, this is really cool, start a party with them, even if they're playing on the PC and they have some sort of compatible mic. Friends now has a suggestions feature, and this has actually been around for a while on the PC Xbox app. It's almost like a Facebook friend suggestion. It sees people that share a lot of mutual friends with you, hang out in the same groups, play the same games, that kind of thing. But speaking of Facebook, you can now also find Facebook friends that play Xbox. So you might know someone on Facebook and not have any idea that they're a gamer and that they have an Xbox Live gamer tag, and maybe they even play the same games as you, and you could be not only friends in the real world, but friends in the virtual world as well. Of course, when I go in there, you can see that it's pretty sad.
Forever alone!
I'm going to hope that that's because this is somewhat new. You can link your Facebook account with your gamer tag, which I have done, so if any of my Facebook friends happen to be watching, you can do that yourself and add me on Xbox Live if we're not friends already. The last feature, which was really shoved on to the end of this update, and I'm really surprised at the little amount of attention that this feature is getting, because this is actually my favorite new feature coming to Xbox. That feature is the ability to download clips from your recently saved clips onto your PC, which that part isn't new, but the new part is you'll be able to edit those clips using your video editing software of choice, then save it and re-upload it to your feed, which again, for YouTubers like myself, is actually really cool. Some of my clips on Xbox get hundreds of views, and those are potential viewers of my channel that may not realize that I have a YouTube following. Again, it's going to be professionally edited, I mean at least somewhat professionally, right? And then be attracted to my channel. Again, I'm not sure why this isn't getting a whole lot of attention. It may be because I tried to do this myself, and I was able to download the clip successfully, I was able to edit it, and then when I tried to re-upload it to my feed, it gave me an error message saying that Xbox did not recognize the game. And I'm going to be optimistic here and attribute it to the fact that, again, I'm in the preview program. Maybe they don't have all the kinks worked out. Maybe the PC version of the Xbox app does not support this functionality yet. There's not a whole lot of information on it. You can guarantee as soon as I figure it out, or as soon as they allow us to do this, I will be making a tutorial video on that, because this is really, really cool. I can't tell you how many times I record something and wish that I could edit it or put some sort of tag to my YouTube video on there. That would be amazing for someone like myself with a growing YouTube following. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you supporting me by watching these videos, by liking them. Share them with anyone else that may be interested in this new user interface that's coming out. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments below. I will do my best to answer them, as I realize that not everything will be answered here. We got this update pretty late in the cycle. It's not really much of a preview. Some of you may even already have it. But for those of you that don't yet, this is what you have to look forward to. This has been foxypapasmurf for FPS Gamer. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cortana, turn off Xbox.